So, got a really good interview coming up. I'm here with Andrew. This is my first ever client, and so I just want to talk about his experience and how we've been working together. We've been doing this for about 4 or 5 months, I would say. So, we've grown to actually know each other pretty well. I knew him before he actually joined the program as well. So, we've been talking, and it's just been a great experience. But I just want to ask a few questions so you can get a good understanding of how this program really works. So, first question I have for you, Andrew, is who do you help? Um, and actually, let me scratch that. What was the question? Oh, yeah. So, first question I have for you, Andrew, is tell me a little bit more about yourself and who do you actually help in your program?
So I'm a 20-year-old college athlete who helps people get in shape, lose fat, and just live an overall better lifestyle. There's a lot of people that are not consistent and don't have the right mindset with approaching their everyday life. They have a lot of limiting beliefs, and I kind of come in and help them change the way they think about it through fitness, nutrition, and make it very easy to do so.
Yeah, so we've worked quite a bit with your offer messaging content, things like that, and we did a lot of trial and error. So it's been a process, but we figured out a niche, made sure that when he first got into the program, he knew what type of people he was going to be talking to. And so when you are doing fitness coaching, you're basically your own avatar. And so we kind of wanted to show people what he was going through in terms of his life to make sure that he could resonate with the people that come to his page. But what was your biggest hesitation with joining the program, and then what stood out to you that made you want to join my program rather than somebody else's?
I think the biggest hesitation for me, but for a lot of people, is just will it work for me? Will it work for you? And the short answer is yes, it will work for you. And I'll tell you that because most programs are going to give you something and just run away. Elijah, it's very one on one. We're going to work together, we're going to set goals, we're going to achieve what we want to accomplish, and set a roadmap. In the beginning, as soon as I got with him, we were just talking on the phone. He was like, okay, we're going to do this, this, and this. And then in the next week, we started accomplishing things. And in business and in creating a personal brand, small wins is everything. So 100% agree that Elijah was the right choice.
Yeah, so I can remember talking on the phone, had a lot of phone calls with Andrew and making sure that his plan is going well. So that's something that I really, take pride on is trying to help people who may not know the direction they want to go in and really getting that clear for them. So this next question I have for you, Andrew, what do you think was the best thing in the program, whether that be coaching calls or the actual modules, or just talking to me one on one? What was the best thing in the program?
So the coaching calls were definitely very effective. I think the big thing, though, was solidifying the offer and then figuring out the right niche you want to target. We've talked about it multiple times over and over again. You can't help everybody. If you help everybody, you help nobody. So just helping that kind of having somebody to kind of get that in your mind and help you reorganize your thoughts was definitely very beneficial and has been proven time and time again that it's correct and what we should continue to do.
Yeah, thank you, man. So that is something that, like I said, we worked on a lot, and you could see the result change. So we tried to focus on everybody at the beginning, and that was just it didn't work well because you can't help everybody, like Andrew just said. So we had to focus on one group of people. As soon as we did that and got some more offers out there, that's when Andrew really started making some more money. So this next question is kind of related to this other one, but what changed from my coaching when we first started to right now?
So the big thing that I pick up on with people is how hard are they going to work on themselves as well as their students and people learning from them? Because for me, when I invest in somebody, I want them to be working just as hard, if not harder than I am. Because why would I listen to somebody not working as hard as I am? But with Elijah, he's always working on himself, always trying to take it to the next level. And I think that's what makes us such a great team so far is he's constantly putting in the work, constantly leveling up. So every time I have a new question, new thing to answer, ask, he's got the answer to because he's working on his program, his ideas, his thoughts, trying to get to that next level like we all are trying to.
Yeah, so one thing I can say about Andrew is he works harder or as hard as I do. And so it's like a little competition between us, just how hard can we work and grow this business. And like you said, we're partners. So when somebody's working harder than you, you want to be in that area with them. And so that's what we've been working on, is really putting in the time. And when you do that, if you put in 100% every single day, then you don't have cold months. You don't have cold um, weeks of just not getting clients or not feeling like you put in enough time. So we want to make sure everything is working towards a higher goal. So that's why we always set goals at the beginning and we move them accordingly once we hit those goals. But we want to make sure that you really have goals every single week, every single month. So, in terms of just results, Andrew, what were the results that you got? It could be content, it could be money wise, but what were the results and things that you took away from the program? Obviously, you're still in it, but what have you learned so far?
So what I've learned so far is the ads and the organic marketing is working. It's just a matter of when and not if, right? So in the beginning of starting a business, creating that personal brand, you're wondering if it'll happen, if this, if that. But now we've seen some success. I've made some money. We've gotten some views. We've gotten some clients. We've gotten some leads rolling in. So now it's just about closing deals and continuing the process over and over, rinse and repeat, to help as many people as we can.
Yeah, so once you kind of get that first marketing aspect down, your offer messaging, and you have leads flowing in, it's more about sales and can you continue this lead. So with ads, you can just up your ad spend, really create new ads, and then the leads will be coming to you. So that's what we try to focus on in the program. And then also organic content is really, really important for nurturing. So we do both of those things. But would you recommend this program to other fitness coaches or just other people in general?
Yeah, 110%. Not just because it's working for me, but because I think if you go through struggles, if you go through battles, Elijah's still going to be there working with you. You're going to go through hardships, you're going to hit walls, and it's not about how many walls you hit and how many times you can fight. It's about working together, break those barriers, continuously battling until you win.
Right, right. I definitely agree with that. So when you're building a business, it's all about can you get hit, stand back up, and keep pushing. You're gonna fail, you're gonna be broke. So it's about how hard will you work after you get hit and you get knocked down. But yeah, those were the last questions. Thank you, Andrew, for coming on here. Really appreciate your time. And I'm looking forward to what we have in the next few months. Got some big things coming out, some more ads. So I'm excited to see what you do, man.
Yeah. I'm super pumped too. This is just the beginning of an empire.
An empire. An empire. All right, peace, yo.